If you're a driver, you know driving here is expensive. In fact, Singapore is the world's most expensive city to own a car. Some car lovers, though, are even willing to fork out more money to make sure their ride stands out. Well, in modifying their cars, these people go through great expense, not just money, but their reputations and lives as well.
They are very careful and stealth. They do in the night, they close their door, they take out the car license plate and then they do their mods.
Car enthusiasts like us, people brand us like secret society lah. We do things very secretly, we modify cars secretly.
So modifying this car is how I make this car mine. For me, this is like my canvas. This is my self-expression.
Faster, flashier and well, more dangerous. What is it with some car lovers and their modified cars? I dive into the world of modified cars and find out why some are so willing to flirt with the law and their lives for the most chunked ride. How dangerous is it? And why are these car workshops willing to risk jail terms just to help these speedsters build their dream car?
Well, ST's investigative series Close-Up explores this world of modified cars because it skids dangerously close to illegal activities. Last week, Haryanto and I found out from producer Vanessa Liu what it was like to pursue this project.
Thanks for coming on to the show, Vanessa. One of your profiles was filmed in silhouette, assuming he didn't want his identity to be revealed. Finding people to speak about their own car modifications would have been a challenge. Tell us more about that and what other challenges did you face?
The most challenging part of producing this video was to enter this world of junk cars as an outsider. I think the community of car enthusiasts in Singapore is so small, almost everyone knows everyone, which means if you're not someone from the community, you stick out like a sore thumb. And we had a hard time getting people to talk to us because this is not your typical video where the profiles talk about food or yoga or things like that. The people we had gotten in contact with were aware that they are sometimes towing the line between what's legal and illegal with their passion for cars. And because of that, they don't open up easily. And sometimes after they do, they regret it. So we have had like 2 profiles who had agreed to appearing on video at first, but who pulled out ultimately because they were afraid of inviting trouble, and there were many more who didn't even want to speak to us in the first place when they knew from the media.
Well, Vanessa, what do you hope that viewers take away from this project? What was the objective in the first place?
I think when we think about junk cars or modified cars, a few things immediately come to mind. The cars with the huge spoilers, the flashy body kits, and loud revving engines, driven by so-called abings with dyed hair and branded shoes and the likes. I think this is the general impression that the public has of junk cars and junk car drivers, myself included. But doing this video also made me realize that the stereotypes that we have about this community are not that accurate. These car enthusiasts, they look like any one of us, to be honest. We have interviewed those who speak your typical abings with the street lingo, but there's also those who spoke perfect English. There were young interviewees, 24, 25 years old, but there were also older ones in their 40s. And we have met those with so-called rich and powerful parents, yes, but we have also met a couple who are self-made men. They work hard and build their own businesses, and now they just want to spend their money on their hobby, cars. It's a very diverse community, and I must say that not all those who junk cars speed. Not all of them are nuisance on the roads. Most just want the space to enjoy their passion for cars. To put it simply, in Singapore, we have a population of about 1 million cars, right? I think those who are passionate about cars, they just want to be different from the rest and not look like any other Toyota, Honda on the road. And I think this was something that kept recurring throughout the course of doing this project, that these people junk their cars to make their own. But of course, like a house, if you want to add stuff, removing or adding a beam, it will affect the structural integrity, it will affect safety. And that's where I think authorities want to step in to issue permits to make sure that the mods are safe so that cars are safe to travel on public roads. So I think in general, this community does understand the need for safety when they zheng their cars. But I think they feel that there should be more differentiation in how authorities regulate these car modifications. Because mods are not equal. Some are dangerous, some are not. And car enthusiasts feel that authorities could look into revising some of these regulations instead of having a blanket rule or saying no to everything.